VC, hello. This is Eric the Viking, back from the dead. Sorry I haven't been around. I know I say this every time. My last video was in May. This is awful, I know. People have been saying, when are you going to put up a video? And I keep saying soon. Here it is. It's been a while, yeah. Just work's mental. Music's going really good. The new band's going well and stuff. Still buying all the time. I've got a big stack of stuff to show. I might not fit it all in this video. I'm going to try and keep at it now. I'm serious. I miss doing this. It's so hard to find the time. Yeah. I don't know. I want to say a big hello to Nick and Scott, my VC Facebook buddies. I'm on Facebook more than anything now, just because it's easy to do while on the go. I'm sure I said all this in the last video. Anyway, let's get down to business. I've got some shit to show. Hopefully you guys want to see it. Basically, yeah, seeing as it's been quite a while, I'm not buying as much as I normally would, but I've got a stack of about, since May, must be about 30 albums here, a couple of singles. The first single I really want to show, because I'm so glad I got one of these. Don't know how many Madlib fans are out there really. This is Madlib's latest release, the Rock Conductor EP, which is from his forthcoming album. This was like limited to 300 copies. I managed to get one on Discogs. I think they're still on there. It's probably like plain label, really like nice piece. That was £15 from Holland. I had to buy it because there's one track on it called Licorice, the beginning, which is just superb. It's just typical Madlib. It's sampled from some weird German track that I'm sure I've heard before and I can't remember what it is. It's on YouTube. Yeah, when the album comes out I'll buy that and probably get rid of this, but this is nice to have for now. Got a classic, bit of early sort of soul, High Heel Sneakers by Tommy Tucker. It's the original English pressing there. Been after this for ages. It's a little bit scratchy, but it was a couple of quid. I've got to be careful, I've done my neck in again. Now this one, I couldn't believe when I got this for a couple of quid. Ivor Cutler's legendary Great Grey Grasshopper. I don't know how many Ivor Cutler fans are out there on the VC. I know I've mentioned, this is a demo as you can see, I know I've mentioned on the Facebook page that the album this single was taken from Ludo, which was produced by George Martin, is probably my ultimate grail. I've never seen one. I've only ever seen one online and it was like 150 quid. It's just so rare. It's such a good album. If you guys like Ivor Cutler, that is the ultimate Ivor Cutler album in my opinion. Eccentric as it gets, you know. Anyone that likes Viv Stanshall and stuff like that, you'd love Ivor Cutler. Juno Washington, nice Northern Soul track. She Shot a Hole in My Soul. I actually prefer the B-side, I've Been Hurt by Love. Really nice track. It's the original English pressing on Piccadilly. The selling's going well as well, so I mean, you know, I've been buying collections and some of these have come from collections like this one. I was really happy with that one. Now the albums. Now I've put some of these on Facebook as I've had them, like as I've got them in the post sort of thing. Excuse me. The first one I want to show, I was so pleased when I got this, and it's already becoming quite hard to find here anyway, is Smile, the official 180 gram vinyl issue. This is just beautiful. I've kept the shrink on. I haven't actually opened the gatefold because I've got the CD box set. Obviously I played the records, and this is just top notch, man. This is already like, yeah, it's got the book. It was brand new when I got it. I'll just show you one of the labels. Awesome. I mean, I don't need to say much about this. It's the stuff of legend. I had bootlegs for years and things, and I couldn't believe when they finally announced they were releasing it. And to be honest, they haven't really left anything off. This is all you need in terms of Smile. There's a lot of, you know, there was a lot of shit, not shit, there was a lot of weaker stuff done in the sessions, but this is just the ultimate. That's all you need. That's that. Another Ivor Cutler, Dandruff. It's my first Ivor Cutler album, because you just don't see him. And this is on the original Two Virgins label, original version one. I'm sure Derek will like that. It's the very first pressing. Funnily enough, I got like, this is mint. I got this for a couple of quid, and then I got another one for a couple of quid and sold the other one, obviously. His stuff always sells really quick. I sold that other one straight away. Yeah, just typical Ivor Cutler. Not one of his best. I'd say the Virgin label stuff's okay, but I really love the Ludo album. This is a big grail for me. I've finally got an original English pressing of Solid Air by John Martin. Again, my first John Martin album, just because you don't see them anywhere, and when you do, they're very expensive. This was a £5. A little bit scratchy, but I'm happy with it. It plays really well. It plays a lot better than it looks. Actually, no, it's not even that bad. It just needs a bit of a clean. Yeah. I mean, yeah, John Martin, I'm just becoming obsessed with lately. All his 70s albums are great. Really good stuff. So I want to get some more John Martin. Even the 80s reissues I'd be happy with, but even they're rare. Residents, Third Reich and Roll. This is the second, this is the late 80s pressing on the Dutch label Torso, which I'll do until I get an original. To be honest, it's probably a better pressing than the Ralph Records one. Typical Residents. I think I love their early stuff. I wish they would reissue the Santa Dog EP. I think that's the best thing they did. I'm not too keen on the later stuff, really. I think this is their last really good album, and it's only the second one. Well, no, some of the other stuff's okay. Joe Bataan, Singing Some Soul, my favourite Fania album, my favourite Bataan album. This is the 180 gram reissue. Limited numbered as well, can you see that? I don't think you can. 706. It's got a nice tip-on sleeve. It's pretty true to the original release. So I'm really happy with this. I mean, these are quite limited, like I say, and it's got a bonus track on each side, Latin Skull, Square Dance and Call Me. So yeah, I mean, finding an original is really tough, and I did have an original before I got this, but it was wrecked, so I got rid of it. To be honest, like I say, the sleeve, apart from the barcode and the modern Fania logo, it's not that far from the original at all. And I mean, guys, if you love soul, and if you love Fania stuff, this is, like, to me, this is the penultimate album. And coming second in that place on Fania stuff is the Javier Van Dusen album. I think I showed both these on Facebook. This is the Vampy Soul reissue. Even this reissue sells for about 50 quid. I've seen it sell for that. I got it for 20 on Discogs. I had to buy it because the original I've never seen and probably never will. It's got Never Learn to Dance on it, which is just a great track. The whole album's just full of absolute stormers. Every one is great. Interestingly, Bataan's Call My Name album is on this label too. I think they're a Spanish label. But yeah, I was very pleased with this. It's just a killer album. It's just as good as Singing Some Soul, really. I don't think we've ever spoken about The Cure, but I'm a massive fan. They were my mum's favourite band, so I was kind of brought up on them. I finally got a mint copy of The Top, really hard to find now, and this is like brand new. This is just immaculate. It doesn't have the other bits with it, but not all of them did, so I'm happy with this. Massive fan of The Cure. Very pleased with that. I was talking to Rick Barnes and Nick I don't know how to say your surname, Tesoriero, I think, and Scott about this album yesterday on Facebook. Just brilliant. I got this recently for like a couple of quid, and it's the original. Leon Thomas, along with Marvin and Al and Tim Buckley, are my favourite vocalists, those four. I've actually managed to master the yodeling a little bit. I'm not going to do it for you now because my throat is fucked. Went out last night. That's another story for another time. Yeah, this is in beautiful shape, and it is the original. It's the laminated sleeve and everything, and it's just a great album. I think it was his first as well. I'm sure it was. And yeah, what a cover! Awesome. Spiritual jazz at its best. This isn't a great album, but I'm glad to get it for the collection. It was sealed when I got it. It's the original stereo pressing of Isaac's first album, presenting Isaac Hayes. It was later reissued in '71 as Blue Haze in England anyway. It comes in an Atlantic sleeve, but it's actually on Enterprise, and it was the first album on the label, and I love that original rainbow label. This was a couple of quid, and the same guy I got the Leon Thomas from, couldn't believe it. It's in lovely shape as well. It's like brand new, well, it is brand new, it was sealed. Yeah, this is easily his rarest album, you don't see it in England anyway, not the first pressing. And off the same guy for a couple of quid, I also finally got Bill Cosby's Hooray for the Salvation Army Band. It's got some mould on the bottom, but it's still in the shrink. It was sealed again. And yeah, it's the gold label as well, and it's stereo. I'm very happy with that. It's just a great album. I did another video about Bill Cosby's music albums. It's funny as fuck, and all the backing is the Watts 103rd, so it's top notch. Great stuff. Pretty best to keep it on damage. But yeah, that was all I got from that guy. But I was very pleased with what I got from him. They came from America. I know I put this up, and I think Scott, I was chatting to you about it. I've just bought the original, but I've still got this for now, and I think I'm giving this to my brother because we're both massive fans. Black Moth Super Rainbow's Dandelion Gum. This is the recent picture disc issue, but I've just bought the original with the scratch and sniff sleeve. It's not come yet. I'm talking quite fast, so I've got quite a lot to go through still. This is just great. My brother discovered them out of all our lot. My youngest brother. They're just a crazy psychedelic sort of, they use a vocoder and loads of vintage keyboards. They're a big influence on our band too. I really like minimal psychedelia. I don't know what it's classed as, but they've just got their own sound, mellotrons and shit. Yeah, this is just awesome. Got Summer Art Orchestra live at Praxis Volume 2. Still need 1 and 3. These are hard to get now. This was a tenner, and it is mint. Interestingly, this whole series is a great live series. I love how it's got the inner sleeve too. And the Praxis Festival, all from the same date. But there's no track listing on any of the albums. It's just side 1, side 2, etc. But I'm sure there's CD reissues that say what tracks are on it. Yeah, this is just, you know, good live Sun Ra stuff. Running out of time now. I've got to go. I've got to take the price sticker off this one. This is Friends, self-titled, John Abercrombie, just after he left Stark Reality. Really, really good deep jazz stuff. Quite free, quite spiritual, quite funky. This is the reissue, the first English pressing on the Caroline label, which is lovely. And I love the Caroline label. Virgin's side label. This is mint. This was like, how much was it? £9. I think I paid less for than that. I think I got it cheaper. Awesome album. I actually bought it to sell, but I like it. So this was sealed. Madlib's yesterday's new quintet project. This is Ahmad Miller. It's all Madlib playing everything. Really good jazz. Proof that Madlib is just a great musician. This is awesome. Really funky. 6-track EP. And it's on Stone's Throw, of course. These don't turn up much in England, so it was nice to get that. It's £4 in a clothes shop in London that I've started selling vinyl, and they just sell everything for £4 each. Awesome. This I bought on impulse for £3. The Chris Hines Corporation combination. Herbie Hancock's on the back there. He's a Dutch sort of avant-garde jazz musician, but there's some really good stuff on it. Scott, Nick, you guys would love this album, and it can be obtained pretty cheap. It's a Dutch pressing on CBS. I was expecting it to be pretty, you know, I wasn't sure what to expect. I just took a chance. Thought if I don't like it, I can sell it. It's not very rare. It's really good, and that inside shot reminds me of Soft Machine 3rd when they're all lounging. I don't know if they sort of got the idea from that. Guys, that's all I have time for because I have a limit on how much I can put up from my phone. But I will return. I've got some more to show. There's some more awesome stuff to go through. But I really need to try and get back into it. I'm going to stay up late tonight. I'm going to chill. I'm going to have a smoke tonight. I will watch through some videos. I will start getting back into it. DC, if you're watching, sorry I didn't comment on, reply to your last comments on my other video, but I did read them. Guys, let's keep at it. Peace and love.